Hello everybody, my name is Lynne Heil, and I've chosen to do my final project on Banksy. It is July 23rd, 2015. I apologize, this is not showing correctly for you guys. It's mirrored, and I don't know how to edit that, so I'm sorry beforehand. Anyways, he is arguably the #1 most well-known and influential street graffiti artist of our time. And before I go into detail about a couple of his works, I just wanted to give some background about him. So, Banksy is actually an English graffiti artist, political activist, film director, and painter. He has never revealed his true identity to the obvious reason that graffiti is illegal, and his works are very quirky and political and are often coordinated with expressions or quotes. He displays his art publicly for people to see, usually on walls or his own props that he makes. Many of his pieces have simple meaning, and it tends to be obvious and straightforward because a lot of people that view his works are in their vehicles in a speeding car and see it only for a glance, which makes sense that he wants there to be an easy meaning. And let's see, his art is bold and simple and can easily be understood at a glance. And with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the first piece of art that I want to talk about of his. And it is this one right here. And I'll hold that up for a moment. This is my favorite piece of his, and it is actually the first one I've ever seen. And it's referenced to as the girl with a balloon. It's a sweet painting of a small girl reaching for her lost balloon. And the only bit of color in this piece is the balloon. And it's very possible for there to be more meaning behind this, especially with the heart of the balloon could symbolize obviously love or your dreams or aspirations or even innocence. And if viewing this, it's made me question whether did she willingly let go of this balloon, or did it escape her grasp? And I don't know if you guys were able to see it when I held it up, and I'm going to make sure this time right next to this piece is the quote, "There is always hope," which is right, oh, I'm sorry, let's see, right over here. There is always hope. And I think this image evokes the idea that hope is it's essential, and it gives people the motivation to continue in life during any circumstances that are hard or whatever you're going through. This piece was created in South Bank, London, and in 2007. And sadly, the city decided to paint over it, so it is no longer there. It's definitely one of his most well-known pieces, and people, the first time I actually saw this piece is I saw a tattoo of it, And I found out while doing this project that, because I'm not a believer, but Justin Bieber actually got a tattoo of this on his arm. So anyways, on to the next piece of work that I wanted to talk about was this right here. And this one is referenced as the girl with the umbrella, or she's also known as Rain Girl. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned that the previous piece, most of his artwork is stencil. His original pieces were just freehand, but now there's stencil pieces. So this is another stencil piece of his that he created in New Orleans 3 years after Hurricane Katrina hit. And what I really like about this piece is that she's looking up, and I think that is symbolic for the city itself and all the people there, of just the optimism that things will get better. And let's see, I'm sorry, I lost my place. Rain Girl, I don't know if I said this already. She's also referenced as the Rain Girl. She is so cherished by the people in New Orleans that she's protected by plexiglass placed over her, and people admire her and cherish her. And she's said to be more than just, in quotes, it was said, Rain Girl is said to be more than a piece of graffiti. She is a character to the city. And with that, I want to say that some people believe that Banksy isn't only one person. And so there's a lot of different beliefs. And some people think that possibly Banksy is a woman. Regardless of who Banksy is, Banksy will always just be known as one of the world's greatest graffiti artists. And before I go on to showing my references, there's 2 quotes that I wrote down that I liked that is said to be from him. If you want to say something and have people listen, then you have to wear a mask. And his second quote is, a wall is a very big weapon. It's one of the nastiest things you can hit someone with. And here are my references. All right, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. I enjoyed taking this class, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of the year and summer. Bye.